Hello and welcome to another video by by Dr. Johnson Science. And so here, I and my student Anne, we are doing math, so one-on-one lesson again. So introducing composite shapes. Composite shapes. It's what we are doing today. So math again, introducing different weird shapes and things like that. Okay, so and can you please play that video? One moment.
City without any buildings. No houses, no shopping malls, no skyscrapers. No Pythagorean theorem. There's no way of putting a roof over
I think you
your head.
haven't actually shared the sound properly. That's why it's weird. Can you stop
Really?
it? Can you stop it and then share the sound again in the right way?
Okay.
Be careful. You have to share sound and then click on HD sound, something like that. So there are two steps. Did you do that?
Can you hear it?
Okay, let's try again. No, I can't hear because you are turning off your microphone. I mean, when you share screen, there's an option on there's an option that say share sound, and then you click on that one again. You say HD. Can't hear nothing. Can't hear anything now because your microphone is
In a
off.
city without any buildings. No houses, no shopping malls, no skyscrapers.
Okay, never mind that.
Without the Pythagorean theorem, there would be no way of putting a roof over your head. Pythagorean theorem is used to determine the side length of a right-angled triangle. This allows planners and builders to buy the right amount of materials to build a roof, and lets them know how to cut everything to the right length.
You're not sharing the sound the right way. Anyway, that's it. I mean, Pythagorean theorem, we just determine the what's it called, diagonal angle. Determine that diagonal angle, diagonal length, depending on the two vertical and horizontal length of something, like the roof, for example. You understand how it works now? Hello? I can't hear you now.
Can you hear me?
Okay, why you have always turned off your microphone?
I didn't turn off my mic.
And I'm sure when you switch the page, it will stop the share screen because you're sharing the wrong screen now. You're sharing the wrong screen now.
Well, let me just.
You have to share the whole window.
There.
There you go. That's better. Now I can hear something. I can see something. Okay, let's just continue. We need to putting Pythagoras to work.
Okay, putting Pythagorean. The Pythagorean theorem. It's a powerful mathematical tool to use in real life as long as the job involves the side length of the right triangle. The Pythagorean theorem will work. Here's an example. Federal Occupation Health and Safety Act include laws about using a ladder safely. One of them said, A ladder shall be situated so that its base is not less than the 1/4 of the length of the ladder from a point directly below the ladder. A ladder is 6 meters long according to law. What is the greatest height that can be safely reached by the ladder? Solution. First, let's draw what the question is saying. Let A represent the distance from the building to the base of the ladder in meters, and H represent the length of the ladder. According to the regulation, 1/4 equal A divided by H. We know that H is 6 meters, so 1/4 equal A divided by 6. 6 over multiplied by A, so 1/2 equal A. Now that we know the length of the two sides of the right angle triangle, so we can use the Pythagorean theorem to find the length of the third side. H to the power of 2 equal A squared plus B squared. Is equal to 6 to the power of 2 equal 1.5 to the power of 2 plus B to the power of 2. 36 equal 2.25 plus B squared. So 36 minus 2.25, 2. So 33.75 equals B squared. So then we find the root. Calculate the distance around this shape. All angle are right. Let's calculate the distance around the shape. All angle or right angle. Step perimeter. So in centimeter.
So basically, what you can do is estimation, because that
Yeah,
shape, it looks like, it looks like follow like a diagonal like that, so you can just estimate. Or there's actually, of course, there are ways to figure that out.
people show hint. Oh, just like so the perimeter is just like uh, 44 centimeter. That's the perimeter. Composite shape. A composite shape is a shape that can be viewed as a combination of two or more shapes. What would a composite shape building look like in real life? Here's an example. This photo of a barn with an extension for the chicken coop. Floor would barn look like. The diagram showed the floor plan for the
Barn.
barn. It reviewed that it's made of square and rectangle. What's the perimeter of this building? Be careful. Some dimensions are missing. Work out your answer on paper, then click this to show suggested answer. Okay. So the perimeter would be
What do you think? Perimeter just combine all the sides together.
yeah.
If you get to 110, that's the correct answer. But
Yeah, that's what I got.
what matters is how you get there.
So it's like 20 plus 20 is
40.
40,
And then plus
and
that
20 down here
bottom
is
is
60,
60.
and then plus 15 is
75.
75, and 85.
85 plus another 15 is like 100.
Yeah, 100, and
And
this
if that
is
one is
10.
10, so 110, yeah.
Diagrams show the floor plan for the barn. It reveals that it is made of a square and a rectangle. What is the perimeter of this building? Yeah. So the perimeter is 110 meter. Remember, only count the exterior outside wall. Get 120. Then you counted the interior wall between two parts of the building. What is the area of the floor plan? Think of the barn floor having two distinct shapes. Figure out the area of each shape separately, showing all your work, and then add them together. So 20 multiplied by 20 is 400. 400. 415 times 10 is 150. 150 plus it's 550. The area of the floor plan is 550 meters square. Try another one. You often see L-shaped house like this one.
So what do you have to find now?
So it's like area and perimeter.
Oh, perimeter is easy. You just plus all, right?
Yeah.
And perimeter, it's 36 plus 20. It's 56, isn't it?
Yeah.
56 square centimeter.
So 4 plus 9 plus 7. 4 plus 9 plus 7, 15, 20, 20, 30, 36, 38. The perimeter is 38.
Yeah, 38 perimeter, 38.
Yeah, and
38 centimeter perimeter, but area is like 56 square meter.
yeah. So the area should be 10 times 2. Ten multiplied by 2. Multiplied by 2 is 20. Then so 4 multiplied by 9. 4 multiplied by 9 is 36, so 20.
Oh, you still stuck there?
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out.
You mean you're trying to figure out the area?
Yeah.
Okay.
Six. So it's like 50, 56. Yeah. 38,
Exactly.
40.
Something wrong, right?
Yeah.
Because basically we made a mistake. When you look at that one again, 9 centimeter is the whole length or width. But the shape B, that part is only 7.
Oh
Seven
yeah.
four. Yeah, 7 4. That's why it's like 7 4. It's like 28. That's why we made a mistake. So you have to see, you have to look carefully, observe it, look carefully.
Sorry.
No problem. I made the same mistake too sometimes. Everyone makes mistakes, but hopefully not in the
Almost.
exam.
Yeah, I hope. Composite shape with triangle. What if the composite shape has a triangle in it? Here are a few examples of composite shape with triangles. The perimeter of the following triangle.
Missing length.
Yeah.
So it's 5. It's like a typical 3, 4, and 5, you know. It's a typical number 3, 4, 5 for Pythagorean theorem. Sorry, I'm just getting too tired working too much yesterday. Burned out.
Take a break for a bit.
Sure.
Let's continue.
Alright, let's continue. Combine together, parameters, graphs. How do you find the area? Because right triangle. The area is pretty easy, but basically it's just half of the rectangle, right?
Yeah.
So basically half of 3 times 4.
Half of 3 times 4 is 6.
3 times 4 is 12, divided by 2 is 6. Yeah, but what if? But what if it's not a right triangle? Then you cannot use this simple way to determine the areas. You must use like sine and cosine, different weird mathematical mean, you know. But that is the story of another time. Well, this is an easy way, like because the problem itself is easy. Right triangle, you know. Okay, just read, just read. Wait,
Base
what do you say?
is 4 centimeters.
What do you say?
I'm just
Okay,
reading.
base. Did you say something? Base equal to something.
I'm just reading the.
Ah, okay, height's 3. Of course, the height it's almost always like smaller than the base because you don't want
Yeah,
something that has a smaller base and if too high, it's gonna fall down. You know.
I know.
By the way, I'm still trying to find a glass, like that kind of glass jar, that special type of glass jar, but I cannot find it anywhere.
One final problem. Determine the perimeter and area of the following shape.
So the sides are with dashes on them are all the same length. So one dash is how much?
So one dash is.
Okay, the whole thing is like 14 centimeters, so it's 2 dash. So one dash is 7, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, that's my hint. You figure out now.
So. So 14. 7. 7.
Have you found it?
Yeah, so it's the perimeter of the rectangle is, so it's 14, so it's perimeter of the rectangle is 42. 42, that's what I think.
No, it's 42 plus something.
Yeah, 42. No, I said for rectangle only.
Oh, rectangle only. It's about 53 something. I'm sure. That's the perimeter is about 53 something.
Oh.
You know why? Because look at the triangle. Basically, you have to find the hypotenuse, which is the diagonal line, right?
Yeah.
So let's say one side is 7, you square it. One side 7, you square it, and then you plus another side is also 7, and you square it. Will be equal to and then that will be equal to 49 times plus 49. It's 98, and then you have to square root that number.
Oh.
Square root 98 to get to the diagonal line. You understand what I'm doing, right?
Yeah.
So you have to square root 98 to get to that diagonal line. So how do you do it? Just use calculator. Square root, huh? It's about 9.9. 9.9, yeah. 9.9.
9.9, so
9.8999 something. So 9.9. And then 9.9 plus the other things, you get to the perimeter. You should get to about like 52 centimeters, something like that.
yeah.
That's the 52 centimeters, like perimeter.
increase 7 times. 7 to the power.
Okay, let's see how they do it. How about the area?
So
Area should be easy.
yeah.
Area is like 49 divided by 2, it's like 25, 24.5 plus something else. There you go, they did exactly what we did. So 98 and square root of that.
Yeah, 98. So
Nearly
square root
10,
of
yeah.
10.
Because
Yeah,
98 is near
nearly.
to 100, and square root of 100 is 10.
So 7 plus 7 plus 10 plus 7 plus 14, 52.
Mm-hmm.
The perimeter is 52 centimeter.
Mm-hmm.
Find the area. So the area of a rectangle is
98 plus 24.5, 122.5 square centimeter.
the area shapes 22.5. Formula. Finding area of composite shape, part 1. Find the area of only 3 of these 6 shapes. 4 times 12 is 48. 48. 48. And 7 times 5 is 35. 35 plus 48. Plus 48. 83. 22. 6 times 9 is 54. Boom. This is over 72. 76. So this should be finding the area of composite shape, part 2. Find the area of only 3 of these 5 shapes. Answer to calculation involving circle should be given to nearest square meter.
Okay, you need to share screen again. And
Oh,
share the
sorry.
right screen. Share the right screen, please. Please, can you share the right screen again?
Yeah. Yeah, it's right here. Hold on. It's higher screen. Share. As you saw in the previous learning activity, really interesting shape, or actually the combination of a simpler one. The area of the primary formula for simple shape can be defined, can be used. Continue the formula set as you work through this learning activity. Review the basics.
Sorry. I'm starting to cough now because I worked too much yesterday.
Oh,
Don't worry, no COVID.
ah,
And you still haven't shared your screen yet, no? Okay, you do. Okay. You formula sheet you work through this learning activity, read the basic shape before you get started. When reading blocks of the composite shape fresh in your mind, you have an easier time spotting them. So you will see different shape differently after this lesson. You won't see the same thing again after this lesson.
No. Okay.
Okay, so there's formula for its perimeter and area for each of these shapes.
Click on the shape
Each
to
shape
review
review
formula.
formula. Mhm.
Area.
Okay, parallelogram.
Yeah.
Parallelogram basically it's just like a skilled. It's like rectangle, but it's skilled to one side, another side. So
Yeah.
basically, so basically the formula is still the same. Height times base. It's just skilled in one side, but the area must still be the same.
Got it.
That's the beauty of that. By the way, your mom suggested that you take a week off for that, so you can visit your relatives. And I said, okay, fine.
Well, I'd rather focus on learning and focus
You
on
said that?
work.
Oh wow, so you should tell them, so they can let you study. I mean, I prefer to teach too, and focus on learning too. You should tell mom. You should tell them and try
Yeah.
to persuade them. Okay?
Yeah, I got it.
Right. Just try to persuade them.
We encounter many applications of area and perimeter in our lives. For example, what if you want to replace the wall carpet in the room of your house? You will need to determine the area of the carpet needed, keeping in mind that the carpet is often solid in 12-foot width. You probably also want to place the baseboard. For that, you will need to know the perimeter of the room. It is likely that the room is not a perfect rectangle, so you will need to apply your knowledge of composite shape depending on the shape of the room. There may be more than one way to divide it into similar shape. You may have noticed that in the last learning activity. Before starting, it's important to know that one way to avoid undue complication in functional life is to leave out the unit until you state your answer at the very end of the solution. The danger in doing so is that you may forget or become mixed up about which unit to use. Just remember that perimeter is given in one dimension, so the unit have no exponent since the exponent is 1, for example. For example, you would write m for meters if you were calculating the perimeter. Area is given in two dimensions, so the unit have an exponent of 2 as in m2 for meter square. In the next learning activity, you see the volume is given in 3 dimensions, so the unit have an exponent of 3 as in m3 for meters cubed. Calculate the area of the composite shape.
Mhm. Composite shape. Okay, wow, that's just really composite.
Yeah,
You would never ever build something like that, I think, but sometimes people are weird. They like to build weird things like that, you know. Now you try to calculate. Basically, just combine. Okay, so when you have a weird shape like this, there are two ways to take. One way is you try to calculate the areas of the thing inside of the shape, you know. And another way is you calculate the shape outside and you minus the
yeah,
pieces outside to get to the inside, you know. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Okay, there are two ways to take. So it depends on you. You try it, okay? Try it. You got it?
Almost, almost.
Almost. Okay, almost. Let's see now.
Thus, So this is rhombus, trapezoid, base time height, times height. Base plus height. Six, 5. Six. So case. Six. 6.
You got it?
Almost. Oh my god, it's
Almost.
hard.
Okay, almost.
Oh god.
You say what?
So the area unit should be 11 times 2, 22, divided by 2 is 11, plus 3, 4, 14, 6 times 2 is 12, so should be 36 units square. Dang.
You got it? Found it? No?
No way, I got it wrong. Crap.
Okay, let's look at their answer now, please.
Okay. Hold on. Wait, it doesn't say the answer.
It doesn't?
Yeah, that's weird.
Never mind, just try and error until you get it right.
Okay.
Until you cannot get it wrong again. Okay, let's try this shape now.
5,
So the bottom is 5, yes.
3, 2, so this should be 10. Now for the triangle. Triangle should be 1/2.
It's like about 3 point something, yeah.
Yeah. So 1.5 should be 1.5. 1.5 is 1.5. So 2.5, 2.5. 5. That's 2.5. And you find the square root of 4. Yes. Let's find area triangle space time. Okay, so 1/2. 1/2. 2.5. 2.5 plus 2.5 square root of 2.5 plus 2.1. 2.1. So this triangle should be the base 2.1. No. 2.1. 2.1.
Mm-hmm.
So base time should be 2.1 divided by 1.05. 1.05 plus 5. Yes. Anyway,
It's not that easy.
yeah, it's wait. It doesn't show the answer. It's weird. Anyway, let's
Okay.
just move on.
No. Sometimes you have to find a way why you got it wrong. No. It's. I suggest you do it again
Yeah.
after like a while. Okay.
Mm. Case 5, 3, 2, 10.
Okay, let's try again. This is not that hard.
Yeah, but it's confusing. Okay, so it should be.
Let me try now. I think. So I will divide into 3 pieces. 4 pieces actually. Piece 1 is the, the, triangle to the left. It's like half of 2 times 2 is basically 2 units square. Piece 2. Sorry, piece 2 is the rectangle at the base. Rectangle at the base, like 5 units. So 1 times 5 equal to 5 units square. And then piece 3, the rectangle in the middle. So it's 3 units. 1 times 3 is 3 units square. And then piece number 4, it's the rectangle to the top right. 1 times 2 is 2 units square. Total is you have like 2, so it's 5, 10, 10 plus 2 is 12. There you go, that's my answer. You understand what my answer?
Yeah.
Is that the right answer?
Let's see. So it was what was it again? Sorry. It's
12 units square.
12 units square.
Mhm.
Oh, correct.
There you go, it's correct.
Oh, because
Okay,
the
learn again. Okay, learn my logic. Okay, let's look at the logic I wrote down. You need to identify the shapes first. What happened? You have to click on that.
Yeah. So 7 times 7.
Okay, you can pop out the chat. You can actually click on pop out the chat. So you won't
Yeah.
have to depend on like switching screen, you know.
So
No,
so
one. Okay. Yeah, that button. Pop out. There you go. Okay, now you go back to there, and then you bring that chat to that. Can you?
wait, hold on.
Can you just bring that chat to that tab?
I don't think I can.
You can't?
Yeah.
Weird. You should be able to do that. Okay, just go to that. Just go to that tab and then click on the bar, the Zoom bar. You know, you can click on the chat again. I think. No, go to that tab. Go to that tab.
This one?
No, go to the math thing.
Nah.
Yeah, and then where's the Zoom tab? The Zoom bar something. Your Zoom bar or something.
I don't think
It should be available. Strange, because now MacBook is just weird. MacBook is really weird. Okay, now, so let's just look at. Okay, just switch screen then.
switch screen.
Mhm. Okay, I think you should practice much more at home to see why they are the way they are. These kind of areas, composite shape, something, it requires a lot of more time to practice. But I'm sure you find it quite interesting.
Hmm. Yeah.
And it's 12 already, so I think it's time.
Okay, that's the end of my videos. Please like, share this video with your friends, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and press on the bell button next to the subscribe button so you can get notified about my new uploads, okay? You can also press follow my Facebook, but please don't add me on Facebook as friends, okay? Cảm ơn các bạn đã theo dõi nha. Các bạn hãy nhấn vào like, chia sẻ video này bạn bè các bạn. Nhấn vào nút đăng ký kênh YouTube mình và nút cái chuông kế bên cạnh cái đăng ký kênh đó, để mà các bạn có thể được thông báo về những video mới nha. Các bạn cũng có thể nhấn vào nút theo dõi Facebook mình, nhưng nhớ đừng kết bạn Facebook mình nha. Thank you and see you. Bye.